Hello. You must be wondering why I'm here and not down in the cell. Well, what happened was a year ago. Yes, I know, it's been a year. I've been gone for a year. I'm sorry. I'm going to explain to you why I've been gone. Sorry, this is like my third time trying to record this, honestly. Because, I kept fucking saying things I didn't want to say, like a dumbass. But anyway, so a year ago, when I was recording the last episodes of this, as many of you may know, I spend like 10 hours whenever I record videos. I record videos for like up to 10 hours. I just sit here and record and record and record. So I was recording for 10 hours. And I only got like 4 of those videos out. I only got like 4 of them, I think. 4 or 5. No, not even 4 or 5. I only got 3. Which makes this even more depressing. I recorded for like 10 hours. I recorded for the maximum amount of time I could before I passed out from exhaustion. I recorded for 10 hours straight. I only got 3 hours of that done. Well, I got 5 actually, but I couldn't use those last 2. Because I did this glitch again. Where I hit the record button too fast after ending recording. And so it made it seem like it was recording, but it really wasn't. So I thought I was recording for like 5 hours, but I wasn't recording at all. So that's like 5 hours of footage gone. The 5 hours of footage was me going and getting this key parts for Jevel's key, and I will show you where to get that soon. But after that, after I went to get the key parts, I got them put together and made a key and came back, and I was fighting Jevel's boss. That was the 2 hours of recording that I did get, was part of Jevel's boss fight. But I didn't want to use that footage because I was so upset, so I just deleted the footage and recorded the ones I had up to the point where I was talking to Jevel. But I was so upset, I was like, you know what, I need a month break. So, yeah. So I planned to take a month break. But what happened was, in January, my mom and I do DoorDash, and we were going to go work DoorDash for the day. It was a little rainy, and the floor outside is very slippery when it rains. And that normally wouldn't be a problem, but we have a bitch-ass dog who does not know when to quit. So, as mom was trying to get out the gate, the dog knocked her over and she fell and hit her head and her knees. Luckily, she didn't crack her skull open or anything, but I was really worried. Her knee was fucked up though. So we had to go to the doctor, we had to get it checked, and basically she couldn't work for a while. So we stayed home, and I had to help her around the house and stuff. And that normally wouldn't be a problem except for the fact that I was a senior. And this was like my second year of being a senior, because I do like a specialized homeschool where part of the work is for home, and then you can go and talk to teachers in the actual school. But I only took half of my classes the first year, and the other half the second year. So that's why it took 2 years. Because I'm a slow procrastinator, and I cannot handle 6 classes at once while I'm doing it in the comfort of my own home. So I was like, I was doing homework in the house while getting stuff from my mom and it was just like so fucking stressful and I couldn't do it. And it basically got to the point where I was like not even doing homework at all. And I was just sitting there watching YouTube and stuff and so unhappy. And it didn't help. I was already stressed out enough, but it didn't help that my mom was like nagging me, telling me to do my homework and that I needed to do it and stuff. And I kept trying to tell her that she wasn't helping. Like, it got so bad. I got so stressed out from homework and her nagging and me needing to get stuff for her that I had moments where I was like, I was doing my homework and I was looking at my homework and I would look at my pencil. I would pick up my pencil. Hold on. Sorry, that was my mom. She was telling me about dinner. So it would get to this point where I would sit there and I would stare at my homework while the TV was on. And I would just stare at it and then I would look over to my pencil and I would be like, I would start to have these thoughts about like stabbing myself in the eye with it or in the throat just to get out of homework because I was so fucking stressed and so done with everything and just, I couldn't handle it. And I tried to tell my mom that I was not doing good and she wasn't helping, but she wouldn't listen. She was just like, this is why you take your pills. And I'm like, I do take my pills every day. She's like, well then obviously you need different pills. They're not helping. And I'm like, that's not the problem. The pills are helping, but the problem is that you're stressing me out more than I'm already stressed out. I'm stressed out with trying to finish my school. I'm stressed out with helping you around the house. I'm stressed out not being able to pay the bills of the house because you can't walk and we can't work if you can't walk or drive the car. And she just didn't understand. And I told her to stop and she was like, okay, I'll stop. Then she stopped for a little bit, then she started again and it was just a mess. So that happened. And then we were going to work. She finally, after a few months, her leg finally got better enough where we could go to work. So we went to go to work. We were gonna go to work. We were gonna get breakfast and she was just taking the trash. But she forgot to put the car in park when she took out the trash. And she got out of the car and didn't park, and the car started to go forward. And the car started to go forward, and she was like, put the car in park. And I was like, I tried to put it in park, and I was trying, and I moved the gear shifter to the park, but I couldn't get the gear shifter to the park because my grip was too weak, and the car was like kind of old, and the shift required grip strength, and it was kind of rusty. And I ended up only putting it into reverse, and as the car was driving backward, I was frantically trying to get the car to park. And I finally managed to get the car in park, but it was too late because I was already going down the hill, and I was all alone. And that's the thing about where we live. Like, our town is just fucking filled with dickheads, and they spend tax money and stuff on building new hotels and stuff, and building parks and stuff to attract more people, rather than spending money on fixing roads, which would really help, because the roads by where we live are like in a ravine, and the roads are always falling apart, and it's like always falling apart and sinking, and to fall down there would be a death sentence, especially in a heavy car like I was in. So I was really scared, because even though I hate putting it in park, the car was reversing really fast and going towards the one part of the road where not only the road falls, kind of, but also where there's no railing either. So I thought it was gonna die. I thought it was gonna fall in the hole and die. But then the car stopped. And my mom, she was trying to stop the car, get back in the car as it was going backward. But what she ended up doing was getting knocked to the ground again by the car door. The car door ended up, as it was reversing, it ended up hitting her in the stomach and knocking her down, and she fell and hit her head on the rocks. And she was fine. She was still fine. Once again, no fucking damage, no nothing. She was completely fine. But I was not. I was fucking scared shitless. I swear to you, I saw my life flash before my eyes in that moment. It was the scariest moment of my life. And so, and it was the same for Mom. But the worst part is, a few days later, when I reminded her to park the car when she took the trash out, because we didn't want to repeat it last time, she looked at me like I was crazy and basically told me that she didn't know what I was talking about. And she always remembered to park the car. And I was so upset because she nearly got me killed, and she couldn't even be bothered to remember that. And she looked at me like I was the crazy one. And she does things like that often, where like I tell her something and then she fucking forgets. But this was different. I nearly died and she completely forgot about it. Within a few days, she completely forgot about it and acted like she did nothing wrong. And I was so upset. And that was around the time that COVID was kind of picking up. And because COVID was picking up, the schools were gonna close. So I really had to buckle down. I was really stressing out on how to, on getting all my work done. And I was really stressing out, and Mom was nagging me more and more. And we were working a lot more, and I was just so upset. I couldn't deal with it. Thankfully, the teachers took pity on me and reduced the amount of work I had, because I got most of my schoolwork done. And they took pity on me, and they were like, we'll take what you have here and we'll give you a passing grade. And I'm like, thank you so much. You are a godsend. You guys are a godsend, and I love you so much. And that was that. So I finished school. I was like, okay, I finished school. I'm gonna have some time. I'm gonna play some video games. I'm gonna do stuff for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna make an update. No, not gonna happen. Because around my birthday is May 25th, by the way. Around my birthday, we got a call from someone we got a message from someone who wanted to buy a cat. And their name was like Muhammad from Ohio, and they barely spoke any English. And they were willing to pay in full up front for the cat, $2,000. They sent a check. And my dumbass, who was like, yes, finally, money. I can finally have a break. I can be stress-free. I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We can take some time off. Finally, we can use up my fucking painfulness. It's all gonna be fine. we're gonna be fine. No, this fucking non-English speaking Muhammad motherfucker gave us a fraudulent check for $2,000. So we cashed in the check at the bank, and the bank didn't even fucking tell us it was a fraudulent check. We didn't know it was a fraudulent check. And we cashed it in, we paid back people we owed with the $2,000. And then we got a call from the bank. No, we got a call from Muhammad. Who basically said that he wanted his money back, that the person he was buying the cat for died. We were like, okay, we'll pay you back. So we paid him $400, and then we got a call from the bank. Which was like almost a week after we cashed the check. A week after. And they were like, the check you cashed was fraudulent, and now you owe us $2,000. So I was like, that's just fucking great. It's just fucking amazing. Fantastic. So I went into a serious depression from that. We had to start throwing ourselves into work even more because of it. And that was around my birthday. So I was incredibly upset and depressed. I was like, I can't record YouTube when I'm feeling like this. I can't do it. It's not right. I don't. And then we've been working ever since. But sometime after my graduation, it was after school. School was closed, so we had to do like a drive-through graduation thing. And while we were doing after graduation, Mom woke me up because Winter, one of the cats that we had, he didn't get snipped. He was meant to get snipped, but then he was scheduled to get snipped, but then COVID hit, and since he was an F4, we didn't think nobody thought he was fertile. So we were like, okay, it's no big deal, he'll be fine for a little while until the vets can open back up and sniff him. But he was fertile, so he knocked up his 3 sisters multiple times. But then because he was fertile and male fertile F4s are rare, we got a buyer that wanted him. And they also wanted feed. They've fully paid off feed, but they have yet to pay off Winter. Mom said because it's Christmas, she's not gonna push the people to pay them because they have kids. You know what I mean? Anyway, so, because he got his sisters pregnant and because he's fertile, he goes into these, like, violent fits. So more often than not, Mom would get bitten and scratched by this bastard, and he would try to get out and he would attack the other cats. And one of those times he got out, she didn't just get bitten and start to bleed really bad all over the place. She actually got knocked down by him in the hallway. He tripped her and she fell in the hallway. And her leg was hurt even more than before. So I was really worried and concerned, but I tried to help her out because she asked me to help her out. I was like, okay, we've done this before. But as I tried to help her up, she realized that she couldn't get up correctly. And she was really concerned because it hurt really bad. And she thought if she got up, then it was going to be a problem. So she told me to call 911. So I called 911. They came over, they helped pick her up and put her in the chair, and we had to stop work again. When we stopped working again, Nicole, my aunt, took her to the doctor and took her to get groceries, and we came back and we spent a longer time on bed rest in the house. And we finally got rid of Winter and Phoebe, Phoebe I think it was, recently, to the person who wanted them, and we were like, oh yeah, thank God. So now they're gone, they're out of the house, thank you Jesus. So we don't have to worry about a violent cat knocking my mother over and fighting with the other cats in the house, injuring them. So, yeah. Then, basically that all leads up to here, currently. So basically, after all that happened, we've just been working nonstop, and I didn't have the time or the energy to record a video. But Mom was feeling tired today, so we didn't get up to go to work. And I was like, oh, thank God, I'm going to record some YouTube videos today. So here I am, recording my video for you, telling you about what was going on. And we planned to take a few days off around Christmas time, maybe Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, so I might record some videos then too. I don't know, it just depends on how things go. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Sorry. I was talking to Mom about dinner. She wants to go get Chinese food. She asked me if I would go in, but I don't want to leave the house or waste any money right now. Anyway. Well, yeah, that's about it. To end this video off here, and I'm going to start recording a new video, which will be the next episode. Okay, cool. I love you all. Bye.